Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakse.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello everyone, and whoopsie there. Welcome to another Game to Love Tennis podcast live stream play-by-play commentary. I will be your host for this morning. It is morning where I am here in Vancouver, BC, Canada, 7:53 a.m. to be exact. And we've got a great one for you, folks. Round of 32 action. We've got the climbing back into form Dominic THIEM versus top 10 player Holger RUNE from Denmark. Has had a little bit of a rough start to the year based on some expectations, has RUNE. However, overall, I'd say it's been a pretty decent year. He just split up with his coach, Patrick Mouratoglou, so that'll be interesting. But here we go, folks. The match is underway. I'm just going to make sure that my oopsie there. That should not be that way. Let me just see if I can fix that real quick. So that's all good. The match has gotten underway. Just want to make sure. There we go. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? So let's throw the scoreboard up. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So anyways, so like I said, I'm Covey. I'm here for this match for you. We got RUNE, we got Dominic THIEM. Please do give us a like and give us a subscribe if you're new, and then that way you can hit the little notify bell, and that way you can see all the upcoming streams that we have going. Looks like we got a pretty full chat here. I'll get to you guys in just a second. But before that, I want to know who you think is going to win. So I'm going to hit this predictions button, and then right afterwards, write down in the comments who you think is going to win, what the score is going to be, or how many sets. I'm curious to know. Let's go, folks. Prediction time. All right. As I drink my smoothie, Dominic THIEM here. Up 40-love, serving first in this one. Who do you guys all have, guys and girls? So we got Game to Love with a poison. Who are you picking to win this one? Mayor. Hello, Mayor. Welcome back to the chat. My heart says wants THIEM, but brain says RUNE. So we got one for RUNE. We got BN saying RUNE defeats THIEM 6-4. 7-6 in an hour and 45 minutes. Very succinct. I like it. We've got Mayor saying RUNE in 3 sets. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say, it's a really tough one. I'm gonna say THIEM's gonna continue on. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go RUNE in 3. RUNE in 3. I think he's going to find his rhythm here a little bit. Although Dominic THIEM back-to-back 2 wins, back-to-back tournaments with 2 straight wins. So I'm thinking he might do it, but no, I'm sticking with it. I'm going with Dominic THIEM in 3. Sorry, I'm going with Holger RUNE in 3. All right, RUNE is serving here now, and it is 15-love as Dominic THIEM goes into the net on a routine forehand. All right, let's see here. I'm just waking up here, folks. Well, I've been up for a little bit, but we got Gary in the house. Come on, Dominic, let this be the day you announce yourself again. See, now I'm wondering, should I have gone for Daria saying hello, host? Is my comment visible? If not, make me a member. I can see your comment here, Daria. So hopefully, yeah, that means it's visible. We've got Gary. Oh my gosh, Covey, did you jog and greet the sun like I did today? I did not, unfortunately. I was greeting my alarm clock over and over because this match was supposed to start at 6 a.m. my time. Luckily, it started closer to 7:45. So I got to sleep in a little bit, but I kept on. Basically, I was just up since about 5:45, just kind of One eye on the Lorenzo Sonego Medvedev match. Manor, Cubby, MGTL guys, good morning for you. It was such a bizarre last week. I had to take a break to figure out what happened. I'm just happy to be back with the lovely community. We're happy to have you as well, Manor. Great to have you in the chat as always. Mayor saying hello. Hello, Mayor. Great to have you. Nice serve and volley from RUNE as he goes forehand volley into the open court. It's 40-15 now for the Danish youngster, 19 years old. He's going to be 20 really soon, actually, at the end of this month. I believe his birthday is April 30th. Going with the RUNE close straight sets, says Manor. All right. I see you. We got Cedric Lopez in the house. Big up, Covey. And then saying RUNE, I believe. Yeah, Cedric Lopez, welcome. Ems, hey. She says, hi, Covey. I'm in work, so can't hear, but sneakily looking. Dominic in 3 sets. Let's do it. Okay. And then we got Manfred saying team in 2 sets. We got GSL, RUNE in 3, but I'm on the Dominic train. So you're the same as me there, Gary. I feel like I want Dominic to do well, but I feel like RUNE is going to pull it out. And then a lot of people saying hello to each other. So welcome to everyone, and I'm feeling a little more awake. Now we're a 1-1 here, and Dominic team is now serving. And the RUNE return goes into the nets. 15 love. It looks like my scoreboard is, or our scoreboard on the screen is a little bit faster than what I'm watching live. Maybe a quick refresh will fix that. All right, team with the serve out wide, backhand return, RUNE inside out from team, chop back from RUNE. Now cross court team as he makes way to the net. RUNE tries to lob him, but that goes long, and it is now 30 love for Dominic team. We got Daria saying, hello, Gary. Team is a good clay quarter, I guess. Yeah, he is. He's definitely a good clay quarter. He's made it to the French Open finals. Yeah, so he's a solid clay quarter. Obviously, he hasn't been playing up to the standards that we had kind of expected pre-injury. However, he is starting to play pretty well now. Some pretty good victories in Estoril, a couple in a row, and then a very winnable match against Quentin Alice. Goes backhand slice, does RUNE up there. Sorry, does team up the line that goes into the net. So it is now 30-15 for Dominic team. Manor saying, by the way, Covey, I don't like Medvedev now. Uh-oh, what did he do? BN team has to play like he has nothing to lose to win today. I know what you're saying. Daniil looked seriously comfortable on foreign soil today. Yeah, he did. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm buying it. I mean, he's such a good mover. That's what you need. Gets everything back. I almost wonder how much he's playing it up or how much of a joke it's gotten. A lot of seeded guys struggled on their first clay match. Ram Bakshi from Singapore says, hi, Covey. Welcome, Ram. Great to have you, brother. Who are you going with, Covey, with predictions? I'm going RUNE in 3. Hey, Tennis Twit, back in the chat. Good to have you. Saying, hey, Covey. Hey, guys. Good to see that. Got your name popping up on here, Tennis Twit. I got your message on Twitter and was bummed to hear that you weren't able to comment during Covey's Corner. So it's good that you're back. Manor, it's the same reason for me hating the GOATs and Iga. Oh, just winning too much. GSL saying hello to Rom and Tennis Twit. I was not expecting Schwartzman to retire. Yeah, he was down a set and then 3-1, I believe, to Yannick Sinner. I mean, retirements are never expected. They're always kind of out of the blue usually, but it is definitely a bummer. I hear you there. Although I definitely had Sinner winning that one comfortably. He's just too on right now. All right, we got a little backhand to backhand battle. The one-hander from team goes wide, and that sets up our first break point of the match. And it's for Holger RUNE. So now team serving at 30-40. Okay, Manor Musetti double bageling Nardi was the shockest results today. Yeah, I couldn't believe when I saw a double bagel there. Rare to see on the men's side, especially. The Pure Aero Rafa racket is nuts. It has a 370 swing weight. Yeah, interesting. Hey man, GSL, how you doing? Was the first double bagel in Monte Carlo since 1992. Wow, very good stat there. Thank you. Did not know that. Musetti has 3 bagels in a row now. He should teach Iga. I don't know about that. He needs to get back into a good rhythm. Looks like he's kind of on it there. All right. So team now serving it deuce out wide, and that's unreturned. So advantage Dominic team. He saves a break, and now it's game point for the Austrian. Let's see here. So we'll do a little bit of their. So these guys have never played each other, by the way. This is their first meeting. Dominic team, as mentioned, he won a couple of rounds in Estoril. He beat Offner, he beat Ben Shelton, impressive, and then he lost in straight sets to Quentin Halys, and then he beat Richard Gasquet. So he's won 3 of his last 4. Really good signs from Dominic team. Forehand from Holger Rune, routine goes into the net. So Dominic team holds after facing 1 break point, a little bit of pressure, but he makes his way through, and it is now on serve. We got Holger Rune after the changeover. Will serve at 1-2 on serve early in the first set. No one has deserved a button yet. We do have buttons for both of these players, and we won't be pressing the bagel button in the first set. A little bit unfortunate. One thing we can shoot for is the 100 like button, folks. We've got 17 likes so far. We got 21 people in here. Let's make it happen. I know it's possible. There you go, Dominic. Oh, I like the little player tags that they put on their bags there. Whew, still feels so dark in here, even though it's not. It's just so early for a match here. So let's just really quickly run through some out-of-town scorers or out-of-court scores. So earlier today in Monte Carlo, Zverev takes out Bautista Agut straight sets. Jean-Leonard Struff straight sets over Demonor. Nicholas Jarry over Popperin in 3. We had Casper Ruud over Van de Zandschulp in straights. Musetti double bagel over Nardi. We had Lehechka over Dimitrov in straights. And then Schwartzman retired against Sinner after being down a set and 3-1 in the second set. We have Hachanov continuing his solid play, straight sets victory over Ilya Ivashka, and Medvedev over Sonego. Very easy victory there. That was a 6-3, 6-2 victory for the Russian. And then Taylor Fritz just ended up beating Stan Wawrinka straight sets. So just 2 more matches left in the day. That's this one right here. We've got Holger Rune now serving at 1-2. And the other match of the day, the last one, will be Francisco Cerundolo versus Matteo Berrettini. We'll go over some women's score as well on the Billie Jean King. Actually, yeah, we had a bunch of stuff going on the Group 1 World on the women's singles and the Group 2 Worlds as well. So, then the qualifiers are going to be the 14th and 15th. All right, Holger Rune, here we go. He's up 15-love. We got a second serve now. Second serve is good. Backhand return, and it's a serve and volley. Easily done. Dominic team was way back there, and Holger Rune easily made his way for a nice little serve and volley. Very casual. Very casual. He was at the net by the time the ball was struck by team, so he was very comfortable there. All right, here's Rune serve up the tee. Nope, that goes into the net. So it's 30-love for Rune, and second serve here now. And to let, so we got another second serve. So Holger Rune is wearing the same thing that Francis Tiafoe was wearing the other day in Houston, which is basically this orangey bronze Nike outfit, all one color. He's got the shorts and the top, same color. He's got the backwards white hat. He's got, as I mentioned, the kind of orangey bronze top and shorts. He's got white wristbands on either wrist, and he's got white socks and white shoes. And he's decked out all Nike with his Babolat racket. So 30-15 Holger RUNE looking to stay on serve here early in the first set. First serve goes off the net and lands in. So another first serve coming up. Is that Victoria Silvstedt? Might be the Swedish model there in the crowd. I know she was there last year. I wonder if she lives there or part-time or something. Second serve, RUNE, forehand return, team. Now backhand RUNE, backhand slice, team. Forehand RUNE, backhand team. Forehand RUNE, cross court, forehand team. Another forehand. Lots of forehands. Now backhand cross court from team. Backhand slice RUNE. Forehand team. Backhand RUNE. Forehand team. Forehand RUNE. Now backhand team up the line. Forehand RUNE. Back up the same line. Now backhand cross court from team. And then, oh, beautiful backhand drop shot from RUNE from the baseline. Team, no chance on that one. Beautifully struck. And it is now 40-15 double game point for the Dane. Nice. Yeah. It's a backhand across court from team. And RUNE with a good disguise at the last second switches it up. Hey, Patrick Muratoglu is there actually cheering on RUNE. So even though they, I guess, split, by the way, 21-shot rally there, looks like he's in town still supporting his charge. And unreturned serve for a hold. It is now 2-all here in the first set. Pretty uneventful so far. There was one break point faced by team at 30-40 in the last game. He made his way out of that safely. And he will serve, will the Austrian now at 2-all. Folks, I'm still trying to wake up here. It's 8:10 in the morning here where I am in Vancouver. I need to put some coffee in my smoothie there. All right, here's second serve from team at love all. Backhand return. It was an aggressive one on the second serve, and team can't handle that. Goes into the net. So it's love 15. Very, very aggressive there from RUNE. Something to watch out for as this match progresses. Okay. Oh gosh, the chat has been pumping off here. All right, we got a forehand by RUNE. Forehand team is a wild one, so it's love 30 now. A little bit of pressure here. RUNE is putting on the server, Dominic team, and team's looking pretty good. We'll get to his kit in just a second. Daria is asking who's RUNE's coach now. I think he just went back to his former coach. I mean, they were still working together when he went with Patrick. But now he's just kind of gone back with them full time, from what I believe. Manor is saying, Gary, I'm rooting for Zverev. Cubby, do you think Alexander Bublik is somewhat like Kyrgios? I do. I think he's a lot like Kyrgios. Ooh, RUNE there makes his way to the net and a backhand ripper right at him. And RUNE handles that and just dinks it. Drop volleys that into... Yeah, so RUNE makes his way from the drop shot, and then he tries to rip it by him. RUNE was at the net and just blocks it downwards, and we have a triple break point here now. Yeah, they both have Ionic rackets. They're both kind of crazy. They both have huge serves. They both have really good hands. I actually think that there are sometimes mirror images of each other. They both have huge serves, big height as well. Manor, Covey, thoughts on the new Adidas kit? Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm going to get into that in a second. What Dominic's wearing, I'm really feeling it. Go saying Tiafoe wore it better. Horgan needs to borrow Hachanov's turquoise kit. Okay, I agree with you that Tiafoe wore it better. Tiafoe with his skin color, it just kind of pops more. That's why I like the strawberries and cream Nike and on him and no one else. Manor, so Nike has either boring plain shirts or unicorn puke and cheesecake. I guess you could say that. GSL saying, Lenore, I like Daniil, but I won't have a horse in that one. Other than Rafa, no two players can take Novak out like them. Unicorn puke, LOL. Cheers, here we go, says the Compliment King. I'm glad to see Sinner's progress last year was quite stressful as a Sinner fan with injuries and some inconsistencies. Yeah, definitely the injuries in the middle of the year. I mean, you're looking at him at his play, and then you look at the end of the year, you're like, how is this guy not in the year-end championships? But it's because he had some injury issues, and it looks like he's kind of working his way through those. Got a nice rally going on. Backhand slice team. Now Rune goes inside out forehand, and it's a winner for the break. First break of the match, 3-2 now for the young Dane, and he will serve after the changeover. We have our first one of the day, folks. Just want to show some love for Jane. Jane with a gracious $2 tip, off to a picnic, dropping love here for Covey. Thank you so much, Jane. Really appreciate the words and the tip. Very, very kind of you. Have a great picnic. Don't let the ants steal all your food. Let's see here. GSL saying, I wonder what one's net worth needs to be to actually reside in Monaco. Yeah, it's probably up there, my friend. Imagine that one of the apartments that looks down onto this court. That would be quite amazing to live there. Ghost saying, Tennis Twit, I believe he passed away from a car accident. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some bad news we had regarding Lamberto. Really, really sad stuff. We mentioned on a couple of our streams that we've had since then, but yeah, really, really sad. All right, Gene in the house saying hello, everyone. Welcome, Gene. And then, hey, Gary, and all Game 2 lovers, says Sean Power. Let's see here. A lot of people saying hello to Gene. We got Gene, a lot of Gene. Made a machine. I won't finish the rest of that. Oh, no, team is in trouble, says Mayor. Yeah, down a break here. We got Holger RUNE takes the first point. His team's backhand goes just a little bit long. 15 love now. Gene, Gary, I know, I can't believe it. 15 months. Wow, that's a long time. Congrats. That's a 1.25 years right there. Dominic team with a ripper of a backhand cross court, and we're tied at 15 all. That was a nice looking shot there from team. Great return, pushing RUNE out wide, and then goes back cross court and wrong foots RUNE as he hits the sideline. Nice shot, 136 km/h winner. Here we go. Serve out wide, return up the middle from team. Now backhand Rude, backhand team, backhand Rude. Now forehand team, up the middle, forehand RUNE, and forehand team, forehand RUNE, inside out, backhand cross court team, backhand RUNE. Now forehand up the line, or up the middle there from team, up the line, forehand RUNE, backhand team, backhand RUNE, forehand team. This one's cross court, forehand RUNE up the middle there, forehand team. Another forehand RUNE. This one's a looper. And the forehand from team goes long as RUNE fist pumps to his box. 30-15. There's his mom fist pumping right back. Eve's in the house. Hello, everyone. Covey, I missed you so much. Thanks, Gene. Missed you too, buddy. How are you doing? Not bad. Trying to wake myself. I'm surprised that I'm still kind of groggy. I normally wake up around 8:30 or 9. It's 8:20, and I've been up since about 6 a.m. trying to figure out when the Medvedev Sonego match was going to be over. So yeah, but I feel good. Other than that, thanks for asking, Gene. Appreciate that. And congrats, on your 15-month anniversary, buddy. Did you see 15-month anniversary? Yeah, that's quite a long time. Feels like 15 years, Gary. Nice. Let's see here. Tennis Twit saying, "What do you mean Emma isn't real, Manor? I'm very confused." Also, Covey still thinks, yeah. So I guess we're not sure. Now I'm really confused. I'm not sure what exactly happened. It looks like it might have been some sort of lie about the whole Lamberto thing. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of not mentioning too much about it, because I was under the impression that something really bad happened. And now, yeah, there's some confusion. I don't really know what's going on, to be quite honest. So I'm going to have to check out. Yeah, there we go. Listen to this. Please focus on today's match and hit that like button. I agree. We'll get into that other stuff later. By the way, Holger RUNE with a consolidation. So he is up 4-2 here in the first set. Oh, looks like we're missing our consolidation button. So just pretend that you heard the consolidation button, folks. I'll make a note to Ben after this stream. All right, so here we go. Dominic team down 2-4, serving here. Nice serve out wide. Block back return is a lob, and that lands long. So 15 love for Dominic team. We got Peaches. Hello, Covey and GTL fam. Hello, Peaches. Welcome to the chat. Always brightening up our chat. Congrats, Gene, on your anniversary. Says Game to Love. Yes. He says, thank you, Ben, or JG, whoever it is. Funny, like it. Okay, 15 all here. Got a lady with a Norwegian flag. Interesting. Casper Ruud played earlier and won versus Botik van de Zenschulp. That was a straight sets victory. Casper Ruud starting to play well. Got that 250 under his belt. By the way, folks, we got 35 people in here. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you're new. That way you'll be able to check out and see all of our upcoming videos, whether they be play-by-play streams, news updates, draw previews, draw reactions, Covey's Corner, which is my weekly tennis roundup segment every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. You can access all of that if you are a subscriber, and you'll get to see the upcoming videos on there. Peach is saying, Sir Gene, shout out to you, champ, 15 months member. Congrats. Yeah, congratulations. 15 months, a long time. And Dominic team forehand off the rally ball goes just long. So Holger RUNE up 40. Team is down, I should say, on his serve, 15-40. In danger of going down a second break here. And if RUNE can get this break, he's 1 for 3 so far. Dominic team 0 for 0. If he can get this break, I dare say this first set was curtains. All right, first serve. Dominic team goes into the net. Here comes a second serve. Ooh, yeah, we still have to get to the kit for team. We'll get to that in a second. Here's a second serve. Is good. Backhand return up the middle. Now forehand inside out. Ooh, that was a shank. And that is a second break. Double break now for Holger RUNE. He is up 5-2. Woo! All right, we'll give him one more button here. Holger RUNE running away with it. Up a couple of breaks here early in the match, 5-2 in the first. Gary helping out. We're missing the consolidation button. He's got it right here. Consolidation. Does that help? It does, my friend. It does greatly help. All right. Let's see. We got Eve saying, come on, Domi. We got some Dominic team fans in the house. Manor saying, I feel bad that I can't be a member. I'm not. You're not able to? And Jean says, don't be Manor. Okay, well, I just want to reassure everybody that my tennis skills are absolutely 100% completely unreal, truly out of this world. Noted, my friend. Ooh, the WTA Istanbul 250 got canceled. Well, I wonder what that is about. Interesting. Did not know about that. Max saying, hi, Covey and everyone. Welcome, Max. Good to have you in the chat, as always. A lot of people saying hello to Max. All right, so we got Holger RUNE serving for the first set here. We got an inside-out forehand, now backhand team cross-court. And RUNE with a beautiful forehand down the line. He was sick of that rally, wanted to end it. So he put all of his eggs in that one swing, and it landed right on the line. Now, he won the point there, but this is an example of Holger RUNE, I think, trying to put a rally away a little bit too early. He did it. He won the point, but it landed on the baseline, and it was a very risky shot. So that's like, a lot of people say that there's an erraticness to the game of RUNE, and I think like that's a small example. Again, he did win the point, so makes it looks good when you do it, but he didn't need to. He went way too hard on that one, and he just put everything into that one shot. So he's like, I'm either winning this on this shot or I'm losing it on this shot. But I don't think he needed to do that just yet. And that's one of those things that he's going to learn as he moves forward is you don't have to turn everything into a winner. You got to wait for the right moment. If you're patient, the right shot will emerge kind of in the rally itself. Speaking of rally, we got a backhand from team. This one goes into the net. And it is now 30-15. Holger RUNE 2 points away from a 1-set lead. Covey, because the earthquake. Man, I'm missing everything. I didn't even know there was an earthquake in Istanbul. Or are you talking about the one from a few months ago? Was there a new one? Hopefully there was a new one. That would be too bad. Lorenzo Musetti won the match in 2 sets with double bagel. Very unexpected. You're very right. I had to double and triple check that score. Holger RUNE with a forehand cross-court winner, and that sets up double set point. It is 40-15. And yes, I believe that is Victoria Silvstedt in the front row there. For anyone who might be wondering, maybe Ghost is wondering. He has affinity for the ladies. We've got a RUNE at the net there, and one volley to the forehand, and team tries to go cross-court, and another forehand volley into the open space, and Holger RUNE takes the first set 6-2. Rather routine, actually. Not as close as I thought it was going to be. I have RUNE winning in 3, but I wasn't expecting him to be up a double break. Very, very interesting. So we'll give him a button, and we'll get back and talk a little bit more about some tennis. Holger RUNE, folks, up a set. we got a comment from Tennis Twit. As much as I would love Domi to get back to Grand Slam winning form, not sure he will. Game to love. There is a long line of players winning U.S. Open as a first Grand Slam and not doing much after that. Yeah, I mean, I think his circumstances is different. He's trying to get over this thing with his wrist. Some accounts say that he still has a little bit of fear to like really unleash it. But yeah, so I feel like his situation is slightly different. But you're right in the fact that there are some players who win that title, and then not much else. We've got Daria saying, looks like a one-sided match so far. Yep. This song is growing on me. The Rune song? Yeah, for sure. Holger ruining it for Dominic Thiem. I like what you did there. Thiem is being dominated. Look at the puns and the wordplay. Delpo Curse is stronger than Thiem. He won't win another slam. If I'm betting right now, I don't think he's going to win another slam. I kind of feel like his kind of prime has passed him by. Unfortunately, I don't want that to be the case. That's just how I see it right now. I hope I'm wrong, but I just, with the new crop of young guys coming up, and yeah, I just don't see it right now for him winning 7 best of 5s. That would be very impressive if he could do it. And I do hope for his sake that he does get back there. I just have a tough time thinking that that's going to happen. All right. The court has been cleaned. There's hardly any marks. And we got a great rally to start it. We got a drop shot from Dominic Thiem. And Rune makes his way to the net. Then so here we go. Or sorry, I should say drop shot from Rune. Thiem gets to it, goes cross court, and does kind of a redrop, and Rune just can't reach it. So it's 15-love. First point of set 2 goes to Dominic Thiem. Here we go. First serve. Ooh, that was way wide. Here comes another serve from Dominic. It's called the second serve. Tosses up. Serve is good. Backhand return cross court. Backhand tries to go up the line, does Thiem, but that goes wide and long. So it's 15 all now. And some more puns. Apparently you're not on Dom's team. I like it, Compliment King. I like it. And we got a funny, there you go. I would love for Thiem to get one Roland Garros, though. Feels very deserved. Past Rafa retirement, of course. Of course. Who do you guys pick to win Monte Carlo? So in my bracket, I have, believe it or not, Alex Zverev. I think he's going to make his way back into the winner's circle in this tournament. That's my guess. One of the reasons for that is because Novak's still rusty. It's going to take him. I think he won his first match yesterday pretty handily after being down a break in the first set. Broke back for 4-all. Still a little bit of nerves, but then once he won the tiebreak, it was pretty much smooth sailing from there. Gakov, I guess, was like he knew that he if he had any chance to win that match, he needed to win the first set. But anyways, so I'm thinking Novak's still getting the rust out, and Tsitsipas, the 2-time defending champion, is not fully there. Although he's had time to relax since Indian Wells in Miami. He also had only played 20 minutes in his first match, did Tsitsipas. So the circumstances are kind of opening up for him if his shoulder is good. But anyways, I went with Zverev. That's my answer. Holger is ruining Thiem. Let's go here. Zverev is a good shout. Seems to be working his way. Sinner, Rune are my outside picks. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Sinner, Rune, both solid. I choose Rafa in spirit. Vamos. Come on, Domi. Gary, Max. Sorry, I was doing other stuff for a few moments. No worries. Eves, a break now would end the match. Might. But it is only 30 all, so no break chances just yet. First serve team is wide. Here comes the second serve. So let's see. Will Rune try and jump on it as he has been throughout this match so far? Anytime he's gotten a second serve. And this is a great second serve. It was a high kicker, and then the return went just long. Rune did try to attack it, but the kick was too high for him to get any sort of power, and his return went long. So Dominic team, game point 40-30. Holger Rune, he's asking someone in his team, how long was that? Because I feel like it wasn't that long. All right, here's team. First serve is good out wide. Turn cross court. Now up the line forehand, and that's blocked back by Rune. Now we got a backhand cross court from team. Backhand Rune up the middle. Drop shot from team. Rune gets to it, tries to redrop, but it goes into the net. Dominic team holds, and it is 1-0 for the Austrian. Let's get him a button for the first time today.
Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Dee. It's Dominic team. It's Dominic team. If you know what I mean. It's Dominic team. If you know what I mean. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Dee. It's Dominic team.
Yep, it's Dominic team, and you are right, Gene. I had Zverev to win the tournament. Yep. We got Peaches Maxi. How are you, love? Good listening. Good listening to music, right? LOL. Daria, you are very confident. Read Djokovic, says Tennis Twit. Borna's in the house. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Borna. Hey, Gary. No, you're good. I understand. The Borna account is suspicious now. Hilarious. All right. So Holger Rune now serving. Takes the first point. 15-0. Trying to continue his positive ways. First serve points won. 15 out of 15 for Holger Rune. That's very impressive. Every first serve he has gotten in, he has won that point. But this is a second serve, and it's a second serve in volley, but it's a cross-court backhand winner from Dominic team. You know what I mean? So it's 15-all. That was a beautiful backhand cross-court ripper on the second serve. Rune tried to do a second serve in volley. I don't think there was enough pace on both his serve and on him getting to the net for him to make that a serve and volley in the end. All right, first serve is good, and the return from team goes long. So continues this streak of first serves in our guaranteed points for Holger Rune. Now he's up 30-15. Man, I forgot how Borna saying, I just came to say hello, I need to leave. Good to have you, Borna Chorich. I wonder if you're the same Borna Chorich as the one who plays on the ATP Tour. All right, second serve for Rune. Up the middle, forehand return. Now forehand Rune, forehand team. Forehand Rune up the line. He makes his way to the net and then does a little drop volley. Team gets to that and drops right back. Rune's there, goes cross court into the open space, and it is 40-15. Nice little cat and mouse point there. It sounds like a violin is being tuned or something in Monte Carlo. Nice job. Rune makes way to the net, and then he does a drop off of that volley. And then, short ball from team, and Rune was right there. Here we go. Double game point, 40-15. And first serve is in, and the return goes long. Still at 100%, 17 for 17 is Holger Rune. Points won when he gets the first serve in. Very, very impressive display. And it is 1-all. We are a level. All right, folks. So I have mentioned. Daria is asking, who has the most topspin in this tournament? So I believe the players with the most topspin on the tour are Rafa, Berrettini, I think Alcaraz might be up there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say Berrettini, I think. Rune makes his way to the net. And a nice little backhand drop volley. And first point on the team serve. It's love 15. So I'm going to go ahead and say Berrettini. Okay, so here's team at love 15. Nice little rhyme there. First serve is long. Goes right into the body of Rune. Here comes the second serve. And then we'll get into the kit of Dummy. All right, backhand return. And then a nice backhand from team. Forehand up the line, Rune. Backhand slice, team. Forehand up the line, Rune. Forehand chop, team. Forehand up the line, Rune. Backhand lob by team. And then overhead put away from Rune. Nicely done. Putting tons of pressure on team serve. And it is now love 30. So Dominic team is rocking black Adidas. So he's got the black Adidas headband. He always rocks a headband, as we know. He's also got a black Adidas shirt, but they're showing replays here. I want to get into the details of the shirt. It's not straight black. It looks like it's got some pattern on there. Rune 2 points away from a break here. He's too far away, is Domi, for me to get a good look at his kit. First serve into the net at love 30. Okay, so yeah, all black shirt with the white Adidas sign in the chest. He's got the black headband. Second serve is good. And it's a shanky return that goes long. Okay, right wrist. He's got a bright yellow wristband, does Dominic team. And then he's got gray, kind of like gray, almost like the greenish gray, kind of like the clay in Charleston. His shorts are that color, and then he's got black shoes, black socks. So he's decked out in black. Pretty much, other than the shorts, is Dominic team. First serve into the net. We got Tennis Twit saying, Covey, what other matches you doing for Monte Carlo? Not sure. So Ben and JG asked me to do this one. However, pretty much the matches start at like 1 a.m. for me, and they go until about 9 in the morning, 9 or 10 a.m. So if I'm doing any matches, it'll likely be the ones that are like last in the day, because that's the kind of earliest for me. It would be like I said, around like 8 a.m. It'd be when it would start. Oh my gosh, my brain to mouth is still off. I don't know why. I didn't even like drink or anything last night. I had a little bit of wine. But anyways, so to answer your question, if I do any Monte Carlo matches, because of the crazy time zone difference, it would only be the last matches of the day, which would start around 8 a.m. my time. So it depends on that. But I don't have any other ones lined up as of yet. Dominic team with a beautiful inside out on the +1 short ball. And he was down love 30 on his serve. Now he's up 40-30. So gutsy performance so far. Cedric Lopez just wanted to say thank you, Covey, for the hard work and the other tennis streamers and the tennis community. Most people don't appreciate the work you all put in. Love the way you help each other. Thank you, Cedric, and thank you for helping us out. You can always help us out by giving us a like and a subscribe as well, and just joining along with us, having a good time. So thank you for being with us. By the way, we got 29 people who have given us likes, 35 people in. So pretty much everyone has done that. I want to thank every single one of you. Dominic team with an overhead slam at the net, and he holds after being down love 30. So gutsy hold there for Dominic team. I think that warrants the whoopity bop bop badoo but
Scooby-Doo bop bop doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo bop bop dee. It's Dominic team. It's Dominic team. If you know what I mean. It's Dominic team. If you know what I mean. Scooby-Doo bop bop doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo bop bop dee. It's Dominic team.
Continuing on regarding our chat, Cedric says, I go on soccer chats and they can be toxic. It is a pleasure to be with you guys and the good people in chat. Much love. Yeah, I'd say overall we have a really good, positive chat. Everyone's we joke around and stuff, but no one takes anything too seriously. I mean, on occasion, little things happen here and there, but generally it's really good, and I'm super grateful for everyone in here. The Adidas for the ladies are looking better than ATP. Yeah, not the biggest Adidas kit fan, but yeah, the ladies ones are good. I want Rebecca to choose something else though. She's rocking the same dress for 3 straight tournaments. I like what Pagula went with in Charleston. Max Peaches, I'm doing great. Hopefully you're doing good even after what happened. Yes, I've been listening to music and watching tennis. Yeah, I second that, Cedric. In regards to the good times in the chat. Does Team still have blonde tips streaks in his hair? No, it looks like it's all dark right now. Holger RUNE loses the first point on his serve. He's still on serve here. He's up a set, but he's down 1-2 on serve in the second set. A person, hey Cuffy, I'm glad you guys removed the member only thing. I was starting to get concerned because I can't afford membership right now, but I understand why you guys did it. Yeah, it was just a precautionary measure, so it's kind of a bummer for a little bit, but I think we're back to normal. So good to have you back, a person. Sorry that you weren't able to comment in the previous streams there, but it looks like we're all good now. Dominic Thiem with a drop shot off the backhand wing, a beauty. It was so nicely done, Dominic Thiem, and he's back to level 15 all on his serve. All right, Apple Watch is charged. Everything do not disturb mode. We are good. Okay, Dominic Thiem with a nice return. Forehand from RUNE. Backhand Thiem. Forehand RUNE. Forehand Thiem. Cross court. Forehand RUNE up the line. Backhand cross court Thiem. Backhand cross court RUNE. Now, forehand RUNE tries to go up the line, but that lands in the alleyway and goes wide. So, now RUNE facing a little bit of pressure on his serve. 15-30. Tennis Twit saying to Manor, Berrettini clearly not interested in wasting time on court. He has a birthday to celebrate. It's his birthday today? Happy birthday to Matteo. First serve goes out. We got a second serve coming up. By the way, the streak has been broken. Dominic Thiem has won 2 points now on the first serve of Holger. And return up the middle, and it's an easy cross-court put-away forehand from Holger RUNE, 30 all. Holger RUNE going for the old towel. Gives me time to go for the old water. Oh, beautiful day in Vancouver. No, not a cloud that I can see. Got the snow-tipped mountains. All right, serve out wide, return up the middle. Now forehand up the middle from RUNE. Now cross court from Thiem. RUNE goes inside out, winner. And it's now 40-30. Couple of big inside out forehand winners from RUNE when he was down 15-30. Sets up a game point now at 40-30. Ooh, some heat on that. Thiem, maybe you should highlight the tips, man. Maybe they'll make you a little faster. All right, here we go. RUNE trying to put this game away, 40-30. First serve is a let. Here comes another. Cedric, same. Team button is fire. All right, first serve is good. Return up the middle, then drop shot off the return. Dominic Thiem gets to it and goes cross court, but RUNE cuts that off and pushes it up the line for a winner, and we are at 2 apiece. Daria asking, how is tennis everywhere in your country during monsoons? So in Vancouver specifically, there's tons and tons of rain. We usually get about 150 to 200 days of rain a year. We don't really have monsoons. When I lived in Arizona, though, in July and August, they have monsoons, and it's kind of hilarious. It's like rains super hard for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then after about another 15, 20 minutes, it's completely bone dry because it's 100 degrees out there. It's like upwards of 35, 40 degrees. So it just rains 10 minutes, dries for the next 10, and then you're good to go. So I know in Arizona, it didn't really affect the tennis too much because it would dry so fast. In Vancouver, the rain definitely affects way more. All right, Dominic team, 15 love here at 2 apiece in the second set. He is down 1 set. Serve is just long. Here comes a second serve. Will Rune try to attack it again? Let's see. Scoobity bop bop ba-dee. Serve is good. Backhand return, cross court, forehand up the middle. From team, forehand Rune, forehand team, forehand Rune. Now backhand team. Ooh, that's a high one and lands long. That was a shank. So now it is 15 all on the Rune serve. Sorry, on the team serve. There are no courts here, said Taria. Yeah, I remember there wasn't really many courts in India when I went. Like, played on clay. The only time I ever played on clay was at a hotel in India, in Delhi, but I never saw any courts around there. I've seen some ping pong tables, like those unmovable ones in India. Ooh, second serve is a let. Lucky there. Here comes another one. Was Alcaraz actually injured or just taking a rest? I'm pretty sure he was just taking a rest. This is the one Masters event that you're allowed to miss, and it would have been the only break between now and Roland Garros, barring any other sort of injuries. Backhand up the line, Teen, and it's a clean winner. So it is 30-15. But I'm willing to bet that it was more about rest and precaution than actual injury. That's just my guess, though. Tennis Twit, I can't see how he had any serious injury, Sean. He was practicing the next day. Yeah, he was. Sean, he was sore in his left hand. I agree, Eves. He was tired. That sunshine double is too long, especially when you make it, deep in both of them. Okay, cheers, guys. I thought as much. Yeah, when I saw a video of him practicing a couple days after, I was like, oh, this guy's fine. He was not holding anything back whatsoever. All right, Dominic team, 40-15. Everything rhymes with Dominic team today. By the way, Matteo Berrettini up 5-1 in the first set. Like they're saying, does not want to waste his birthday on a court. All right, short ball is just a little chop return, and team with an easy put away forehand up the line and holds for a 3-2 lead for Dominic team.
Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Dee. It's Dominic team. It's Dominic team. If you know what I mean. It's Dominic team. If you know what I mean. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Doo. He knows what to do. Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop-A-Dee. It's Dominic team.
All right. So Eve saying the fact that he returned to training soon means he was resting only. This is good for Matteo, says Tennis Twit. He has not had a good run recently, needs to find his form again. Yeah, I feel bad for him because he got... oh, by the way, the Liquidator podcast saying, everybody liked the video. Thank you for that advice. Really appreciate that. By the way, folks, we got 33 likes and 35 people in. So virtually everyone has given us a like. Thank you to everyone who's shown us some love. We really appreciate it. Does anyone know Ask Tennis Twit who Domi's new coach is? I heard he split with Masu. Yeah, I heard that as well, but I don't know who the coach is. Good question. We'll have to look that up. Domi button have me dancing by my desk, says Peaches. Yeah, it's a good one. It's got that little scabbity boop bop jazzy sort of what is it called? Scat? It's called scat? Yeah, I think it's called scat. Anyway, it's awesome. Great song. Great button. Ben the Great does it again. 25 minutes into this set, we are on serve. Holger RUNE serving at 2-3. He's also up one set. First serve goes into the net. So it will be a second serve to kick off this game. It's a good one. Forehand, cross-court return. Forehand up the line. RUNE goes off the top of the tape, lands back on his side. Love 15. Knows what to do. Can't get these buttons out of my head, man. All right. First serve is a good one. Cross-court return, but it's a drop shot volley. Oh, man. RUNE comes in. It basically does a serve and volley. And the volley was like right by his shoelaces. He raced up and he just very deftly hit a backhand drop volley off of that shot. It was not an easy shot there. Really well done there from RUNE. 15 all. All right, first serve now is good at 15 all. Cross-court return. Now cross-court RUNE. Team tries to go up the line forehand, but it goes into the net. 30-15, Holger RUNE. M's 5 minutes and you're free. Oh, yes. Yes. So 9. So if it's 9 for me, I guess that would be 5 for you then. It's 4:55. All right. First serve off the tape and long for RUNE. Got any plans for later, M's? All right, second serve, backhand return up the middle, and then drop shot off of that. Team gets to it, goes cross court, and then RUNE forehand up the line as Team was at the net, and it is 40-15. Dominic Team is frustrated. He's talking to his box. He's a little. I think he wished that he did a little bit more with that drop shot. I think he popped it up too high, which enabled RUNE with just an easy put away. If he'd kind of forced him, if he kind of took some off of it and forced him to hit it upwards, he would have had a better chance. Anyways, Dominic Team wins the next point, so now it's 40-30. Holger RUNE still has a chance to wrap this game up real quick. Daria saying, is it easy to shift to one-hand backhand from two-handed if we are 4.5 level? I find it fancy. I have a friend who switched from two-hand to one-hand, and he's about 4.5 level as well. But I wouldn't say it was easy. It took him quite a while. Yeah, it took him quite a while. It took him like a year to kind of fully transition. I can hit a one-handed backhand, and sometimes it feels more comfortable. But I always find personally that when I'm in a match, I always revert to two hands. Like, so if it's like a big point that I need to win, my body and my hands will automatically go to two hands. So, which shows that my confidence in my one hand isn't that strong. It's tough. It's tough to change. Tough to change things that you've been doing for a while. Tough to change service motion, but it's possible. You just have to really stick to, one good way to do it. By the way, Holger RUNE holds in that one. One good way to do it is take video of yourself, and that way you can see what you're doing, and then you can see what you want to change. So if you constantly take video of yourself, that can help you kind of make adjustments of those sorts. Rake 922 says RUNE wins in straight sets. I think you might be right, my friend. I kind of have that feeling as well. Oh, +1 from Dominic Team. He had the whole spot up the line, but he goes into the net on the high part. Love 15. Okay. We got Luke Risser saying Google says Team's new coach is Benjamin Ibrahimzadeh. Very, very cool. Did not know that. Thank you for that information. Thanks, Luke. Never heard of him. Will be interesting to see how this pans out. Agreed. It ruined my hand. I hope team can win the second set for an epic reset, but Holger is playing well. All right, team with a serve up the middle. Now cross court forehand, Rune, and then Dominic team tries to go up the line again, and this time it goes, makes it over the net, but it goes wide. So it is love 30, and now you want to be careful, Dominic. You get broken here, and you might be a quick day at the courts. Tennis Twit, Daria, I would love to see how Steph's backhand would be if he switched to two-hander, but probably too late. I don't know of any pros that have switched after becoming pro. That would be something very interesting to see someone do, for sure. It would be amazing, actually. I'd love to see that. All right. Dominic team first serve was out at love 30. Here is the second delivery. Serve is good. Forehand return goes long. And Holger Rune is not happy with himself. That was not a hard second serve. But team prevails 15-30 here on his serve. Minor to two-handed was awful. And changing grip. My wrist is kind of doomed now because I also had fully Western grip on my backhand. I've thought for a while one-handers could experiment with returning with a two-handed backhand. Yeah, I mean, it's not wrist, not hand. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think there's any... Ooh, was that a double fault? Yeah, double fault, setting up double break point. 15-40 now here, folks. Yeah, I kind of wonder why they don't try and experiment more. Yeah, you've done something one way for a long time, but these guys are pros. I mean, you don't have to switch it over to a two-hand, but it would be interesting to see if some of them could. That would be really interesting. You know, a lot of people are talking about Coco Gauff switching her forehand. Team makes way to the net and then just dinks it over the line. Now he pushes it to the baseline, and Rune makes it there and does a lob, but then Dominic team smashes that at the net easily. Saves one break point. Another one in the cards, though, for Holger Rune. Let's see. Covey Delpo had two-handers on backhand and had to switch to one-hander. Okay. I did not know he switched to a one-hander. Man, I missed that. Gary saying, anyone think Covey could take on Ben and JG simultaneously in tennis? I hope this comment slips by the boys. Yeah, I could do it. I could do it for sure. You know what? I'd even let them hit into the doubles, and I only have to hit in the singles against both of them, and I'd still do it. Here we go. Backhand from team. Backhand Rune. Oh, the team backhand is called out. And Rune is looking at it, not making any judgment calls. And the umpire is out of the chair. It's a replay because he called it good. I had a feeling that was going to be good because Rune didn't point to any specific marking. And when they don't, because when they don't pick one, then you kind of think that, okay, it's going to be in. When they pick one, it's like they know, like, oh, hey, this was out, you know? So anyways, Dominic team serving again at 30-40, still break point. We're doing a replay on this one after a bad call. First serve into the net. Here comes the second serve. This is a huge moment in this match, folks. Can Rune take a set and a break lead? All right, second serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Forehand team. Forehand inside out from team. Now a lob from Rune, and it lands short. And team puts that away. Cross court forehand. Cross court on the overhead. And he saves two huge break points. It's 40 all. Back to deuce now. Back to level here in game 7. Oh, wow. Manor saying, oh my God, 5-4. Mateo was up 5-love. So, yeah, Cerundolo, who's been playing really well lately, is now back on serve at 4-5. He was down 5-love. Wow. All right, Dominic team serve out wide, chop back return, and then another forehand into the same side there, cross court, and it's a winner from Dominic team. Good little burst of energy from Dominic here. And it is now advantage team. Okay. Maybe you'll be umpire and Gene and I will commentate on the match. That would be pretty fun. You're talking about me versus Ben and JG. All right, here we go. Team. Advantage for him, serving. First serve into the net. Second serve is up. It's good. Backhand return up the middle. Forehand team. Backhand Runa. Backhand slice team into the net. Back to deuce now. So not out of the woods just yet. Whew, I need to stretch my legs. Whew. I need to do what Gary does and wake up every morning and run. That way I would not be all cobwebby right now. I think the reason I'm a little tired, though, is because I woke up at 6 and I just kept on looking at the clock. Okay, what's up with this match? In regards to the Medvedev match. All right, team with the +1 goes up the line. Then he makes his way to the net. Holger RUNE pushes it over the net. And Dominic team was there as he rushed over, and he had an easy little drop volley, and he put it into the net. That was a really easy point. He's not going to be happy with that. It is now advantage RUNE, another break point opportunity, third of the game. So RUNE has not faced a single break point. Team has faced 7, and he's held 5 of them. Much more pressure from the Dane on the Austrian serve here. First serve up the middle is good. Now forehand team, forehand RUNE, backhand team, forehand RUNE, forehand team, and it's a winner up the line. Holger RUNE. I think he actually, on his backswing, he might have hit the lines person. Totally inadvertently. And it looks like this person got hit in the elbow, and RUNE is helping her out. This lines person. They might replace her, or they might get some. I'm not sure if she's cut or something, but we couldn't really see it because it was right by the wall, so the angle didn't show it. But the way RUNE reacted. Okay, here we go. They're showing it. So he's running to his right. Oh, okay. So he tries to do like a desperation squash shot, and on the follow through, it hit the lines person in the right arm. So the racket actually struck her totally inadvertently. And they have a new lines person has come in. The other one, maybe he's going to seek some medical attention. Everything's fine though. Again, nothing was. No frustration. No, it was just a random play. He was so far back when he started his swing. Okay, another break point as Dominic team goes backhand into the net on the rally ball. Now RUNE kind of flexing his muscles to his team, saying, I'm going to break right here. Okay, here we go. Dominic team. First serve is good. Backhand return cross court. And backhand up the line from team. RUNE tries to chip that back, and it goes off the tape and lands back on his side. So we're back to deuce again, folks. Ooh, Dario, with a good question that I'd like to know the answer to. Gary, how many miles do you run daily? Good to hear this. I know Gary gets up at 6:30 and runs and catches the sunset every morning. I don't know how long he runs for. Gene, imagine me, Manor, and Cubby commenting a GTL match would be kind of fun. I agree. Yeah, that would be fun. Manor or Gene, I'm down to commentate a match with you. Let's go, folks. All right, second serve at deuce for Dominic team is good. Forehand cross-court return, and the forehand from team sails wide again. And he's saying something to his team about maybe I need to plant the foot or something about his right foot. Not in an injurious sort of way, but in a way that, like, I didn't get there on time. So, break point number 4 here in this one game for Holger RUNE. 10 minutes and 59 seconds, 11 minutes. So far, this game has gone. Longest game of the match. All right, serve is good. Backhand return. Now, Dominic team, backhand up the line, goes long, and we have our first break of the second set. It is now 4-3, Holger RUNE.
He don't take your breath away. Holger RUNE. He don't take your breath away. Holger RUNE. Then I get in his way. He don't take your breath away.
All right, folks, you heard it. He's going to take your breath away. And he's just taken Dominic team's breath away a little bit. And now he's just 2 games away from a berth into the round of 16. All right, folks, this is how it went earlier today. Zverev took out Batista Agut in straight sets. Jan-Leonard Struff took out De Minaur in straight sets. Nicholas Jarry took out Alexei Popyrin in 3. Casper Ruud straight sets over Van de Zandschulp. Musetti, double bagel over Nardi. Lehechka, straight sets over Dimitrov. Sinner had to play 1 set and just a little. Oh, they have these little kids playing on these huge, those huge demo rackets you sometimes see in tennis stores. These kids are playing keep up with like 6 of them. It looks pretty hilarious. So Sinner takes out Schwartzman after Schwartzman retired in the second set. Khachanov over Ivashka in straights, Medvedev over Sonego in straights, Fritz over Wawrinka in straights. And then, of course, we have RUNE is up a set and a break here. And Francisco Cerundolo is now serving at 6-5. He was down love 5, and he's won the last 6 straight games, and now he has a chance to serve it out. All right, here we go. RUNE serving. Serve is good. Backhand from team up the middle. Now forehand from team inside out. Backhand RUNE. Forehand team. Backhand RUNE. And that goes into the net. So it is love 15. Tennis Twit saying, oh my goodness, I left for a bit and somehow RUNE has leveled at 5. What a party pooper. M saying, no. Daria, it's no, it's not running, it's jogging, and that might even be a stretch. I do 5 to 10,000 steps to get my heart rate up. It's as much about greeting the day as it is exercise, but I do it every day. I love it, Gary. I really, really love that, because then it takes the pressure of like, oh, I need to get this many, when you say, oh, I'm greeting the day, getting your body loose, getting your heart rate up, those are wonderful sentiments. And I think, gosh, that sounds so good. It sounds so much more pleasant than I'm going for a run. I got a nice rally going on. Backhand cross-court team. Now backhand RUNE. Backhand drop shot team. RUNE gets to it, goes cross-court, and gets it. And then asks the crowd for a little bit of love. And it is now 15-all. Really, really nice point. Long rally there. And I gotta love it when a long rally ends with a nice shot rather than an unforced error. Yeah, it was a nice drop shot from team. It was actually beautiful. And RUNE just cut it and took it cross court as you can, landing right on, no, just inside the sideline. Eves, that RUNE button is just a party mood. Come on, Domi, please, says Peaches. Oh my God, Berrettini is a choker. Yeah, Cerundolo now still serving at 6-5. He's down 15-30, but yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on that. Daria, which player do you don't I like? I'm not a Tsitsipas fan. I'm not a fan of him of his. He bothers me quite a bit. Um, yeah, you know what? Like players who are disrespectful or players who are, dismiss other players, they kind of bother me. Honestly, it's I find like fans of certain players to be more annoying than the actual players themselves. Um, I mean, players generally, I don't really have too much against. They're just trying to do their best. But yeah, like I said, if someone's disrespectful, like I don't appreciate Nick Kyrgios when he's being a baby and he's like yelling and swearing and ooh, beautiful little drop volley at the net from Rune, and it's 30 all again, back to level. This was another one of those where he did a kind of a serve and volley, but he didn't get to the net fast, and so it dipped, and he had to hit it from his shoelaces, and he hits a beautiful little drop volley. But yeah, I'd say honestly, the only player that I kind of actively am really annoyed with these days is Tsitsipas. Other than that, not really anyone. Just don't like when people are like disrespectful. All right, serve up the middle, return up the middle, short ball, and the +1 is a cross court forehand winner. So Rune now 40-30 game point. Sean saying, how often does 5-love get turned around? I wonder. Yeah, and Cerundo ended up winning that set, by the way, folks. So he was down love 5, and then he won 7-5. Rune holds, folks, and he is now 1 game away from the round of 16.
She don't take your breath away. All around. She don't take your breath away. All around. Better not get in his way. She don't take your breath away.
All right, Dominic Thiem serving to stay in this tournament, folks. He's down a set and a break. He's serving at 3-5 here. First serve goes long. Second serve was a let, so another one. Okay, here's second serve. And backhand block return. Now forehand Thiem. Forehand Rune is a shank. 15 love for Dominic Thiem. Tennis Twit saying, LOL, some Djokovic fans on Twitter are the worst. Yeah, I mean, I think there's basically any fan who's like extra attached to their player to the point where they like refuse to see facts and admit, that maybe their player is, But one thing that bothers me is that like there are some Djokovic fans that really bother me on Twitter, but I just ignore them now. But what bothers me the most is it does a disservice to Djokovic because Djokovic doesn't have the same attitude as his most hardened kind of, there's some people who are just like anytime anything against Djokovic, they'll like say it's a conspiracy and things like that. It's like, no, it's not. Like just sometimes that's just how it is. But I do feel that fans, and not just Djokovic, fans for even all the big three and stuff like that, they do a disservice to their favorite player because of the way that they defend that player in a way that player wouldn't, with a level of arrogance or cockiness that the player would never display, or at least not openly. So yeah, there's definitely some of that, but you just got to stay away from it. I actually was talking to Gary about that. I was like, because Gary's a huge Djokovic fan, but Gary's very respectful of, and he calls it like it is. So Djokovic is doing well, he'll call it like that, and if he's not, he'll call it like that. But I was mentioning that, yeah, there's definitely some of his fans do him a disservice, and it's kind of annoying. But I don't let that affect my outlook on the player. Like Djokovic's fans don't make me dislike Djokovic, but I know that there are some people who do feel that way, which kind of sucks. It's unfair to Djokovic or, again, to anyone in that situation. By the way, Thiem with an easy hold, so it's now 5-4. Holger Rune will have a chance to serve it out here. I think some players become characters and play into that because that's what fans want, says Cedric. We got Gary saying tennis twit. My take is that a lot of Djokovic fans are just in a lifelong struggle to overcome all the lack of appreciation he got for so many years. I wish they wouldn't be insufferable, however. Gary, to be fair, there are just tennis fans in general who are vile. Yeah, it's not just, it's definitely not just fans of one player or another. Any debate on who is better descends into infantile conversations. It's sad. Yeah, there you go. I agree with you there. Berrettini was up 5-0. He lost 7-5. Just saying, Covey. Manor, I pick you, of course. Gene disappeared again for a few moments. I'm going with Gene to beat me. Scamteo Berrettini. Manor, where is your confidence? Asked Gary. And just to be clear, I have also seen Rafa fans, Roger fans that are also pretty insufferable. There does seem to be more of the Novak, and I think maybe some has to do also with, like, you know, there's some of his fans who are like hardcore anti-vaxxers, so that's another element to it. Things like that, but there are some pretty insufferable fans on both ends. I think anytime you like your identity becomes intertwined with your favorite players, then if someone says something bad about your favorite player, then you make it feel like they're saying something bad about me. That's why we can't get too attached. That's why I feel lucky, actually, because as you guys may have heard before. By the way, good rally going on. Forehand Rune across court. Forehand Thiem. Rune up the line. Now up the middle, backhand from Thiem. Up the line from forehand Rune. And Domi cross-court forehand. And backhand Rune cross-court. Backhand Thiem cross-court. Backhand slice goes just wide from Rune. Good point to start the game. And it was a long point. So hopefully, for Thiem's sake, maybe this fatigue to Rune, he looked a little bit gassed after that point. Could work in his favor, although Thiem is also kind of huffing it a bit. Okay, here's Holger Rune, love 15. He's serving for the match, folks. He's up a set, and he's up 5-4. Serve out wide is good. And then the +1 is a short ball from Thiem, and so it's an inside-out cross-court winner. And Rune takes this game back to level 15 all. All right, folks. 3 points away from the round of 16. Can he do it? The 19-year-old, soon-to-be 20-year-old Dane. First serve off the tape and long. Second serve now. Okay, second serve is good. Deep return from Thiem. Forehand Rune. Forehand Thiem. Forehand Rune. Forehand Thiem. Backhand Rune into the top net. And it is now 15-30. A little bit of pressure. Can Dominic Thiem break here in the most crucial of moments? Let's see. Let us see. Oh yeah, so what I was mentioning before is so hockey is my first love, and I'm like a fierce Vancouver Canucks fan. And so for some reason in tennis, it's like all my partisan loyalties went to hockey. And so when I got into tennis, I was like early teens, I think 11 or so is when I kind of got into tennis. Oh, Dominic Thiem, backhand cross court as Rune made his way to the net. And it's a beautiful shot, makes it over the net, dips quickly, and Rune couldn't handle it. And he dumps that volley into the net. And so this sets up double break point here. So Rune has a chance to serve out the match, hasn't faced a single break point. And now we'll face a couple here. Oh, sorry. No, actually, I was wrong. He did face, Rune did face one break point earlier. This is the second one. Serve out wide is good, and the return goes long, so he saves one. It is now 30-40. So yeah, what I was saying is that my partisan feelings and stuff went to my hockey team. And then by the time I got to tennis, I just was appreciating the sport and the game. So I never really latched on. I would say I latched on to Sampras first and then Roger, but I didn't latch on to the point where I was like sad or cried when Roger lost. Like I think I've mentioned before, I actually wanted, another serve out wide, and the return goes long. So Rune, really gutsy couple of points after going down 15-40. Yeah, like I mentioned before, even though I was more of a Roger fan, I did want Nadal to win, to beat Roger at Wimbledon, because I felt like he deserved it. Things like that. So I never kind of got hyper attached to any one player. I just attached to the tennis itself. But when it comes to hockey, it's totally different. And then I'm like, when Calgary, Edmonton, when they don't do well, like I cheer and things like that. All right, here we go. Rune, forehand up the middle, forehand Team, forehand Rune, now to the backhand of Team. That's a cross court into the net, and it sets up a first match point, folks.
Match point.
All right, folks. So Holger Rune was down 15-40, has won 3 straight points, and now has the chance to serve out the match. Has not been broken once. 2 for 2 in break points against, saved them both. Match point, Holger Rune. Here's the first serve, tosses up. Serve is good, backhand return is nice and deep. Forehand Rune, forehand Team, forehand Rune, forehand Team, cross court forehand Rune, cross court forehand Team. Now forehand Rune, now cross court backhand Team, and then swinging volley from Team. Rune lobs that, and the smash overhead from Dominic Team, and Rune gets that back, but then Dominic Team with a forehand drop volley brings it back to deuce, and he saves a match point, folks. Woo! Getting crazy. I don't think so, Manor. I really don't think so. I'm too competitive. Way too competitive. We got Cedric, same team, comeback incoming. Got Rowdy every point talking about Rafa here. 112-3, 14 titles at Roland Garros are the greatest records in men's tennis. Yeah, I think there's a few records in sport that won't be broken. One of them is the 14 Roland Garros. The other one I think is Wayne Gretzky, because he has more points. He has more assists than the second place person has points. And he also has more goals than anyone ever. So basically, I feel like those are the only 2 records that are like maybe unbeatable. All right, Deuce, first serve out wide, return up the middle, and then the +1 from Rune is an inside-out cross-court winner, setting up match point number 2.
Match point.
Got Gary saying, we older guys and gals have to just accept that there are some new sheriffs in town. There's just no stopping Carlos, Holger, Yannick, I think. I just want Novak to hold them off to get to 4 more slams. Yeah, 4. That's ambitious, but if anyone can do it, it's that guy. I mean, this guy's won more slams in his 30s than anyone by far. It's like he gets better with age, like a good wine. First serve into the net. Second serve coming up at match point. Serve is good. Backhand return up the middle. Forehand Rune. Backhand Team. Forehand Rune. Backhand Team. Forehand Rune up the line, and that's wide. Lands in the alleyway, and back to deuce. So not over just yet. Cedric saying crowd is fired up. Yeah, getting there. Definitely getting there. Okay, here we go. 8.5 minute game here. Rune, who said serving out a match was easy, right? Here we go. Deuce, first serve is long. Here comes a second serve. Second serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Forehand Rune inside out up the line, and it's a winner, setting up another match point. So the deuce side, no problem. It's the ad side that's the issue for Rune in this game.
Match point.
Okay, match point number 3. Can he do it? Is the third time a charm? Let's see. Is the saying... Peaches, I am a tennis fan. Some players I like more than others for their personalities or game. Tennis fans really should not be vile. Think it does affect the player's mentality. Sloan received hate on Insta. Yeah. I think it would behoove players to just turn off comments, honestly. And the serve +1, the forehand up the line is a clean winner for Holger Rune, and he takes the match 6-2, 6-4. It was pretty tight, but in the end, Holger Rune is able to hold and serve it out. So good job for the Dane. Really nicely done. Pretty good victory. I thought it would be a little bit more competitive, to be honest. I thought Rune would take it in 3. Dominic team is playing a little bit better these days. However, he's probably going to want a few shots back there. I think this could have gone a little bit closer. But also, Rune was much better on serve. He only faced and he saved 2 break points. Dominic team faced 9 and saved 6 of them. So he was under much more service pressure. But yeah, overall, pretty good match, I'd say. Holger Rune now into the round of 16. I'm just going to quickly take a look to see who he will face. Just give me 1 second here, folks. Actually, while I do that, no, you know what? I'm going to take a look at right now. I was going to say I'm going to hit the Rune button. I'll do that at the very end here. But it looks like Rune will be facing... Where is it here? The winner of Cerundolo and Berrettini. So the quarterfinals are looking... Sorry, the round of 16 is looking like this. We got Tsitsipas versus Jari. We've got Lehechka versus Fritz. We've got Rude versus Struff. We've got Hachana versus Rublev. We've got Rune versus either Cerundolo or Berrettini. Then we've got Zverev, Medvedev, Sinner, Hurkacz, Djokovic, Musetti. So there we have it, folks. That sets you up for the round of 16 here. We're going to do a quick button for Rune, and then we're going to go run through some comments and call it. So one last button for our victor, the young Dane, Holger Rune. All right, Max saying Yannick will have a chance at Wimbledon, I hope. Yeah, I think Novak might have something to say about that, but definitely has a shot. Peaches, congrats to the toddler, but wanted Domi for the win. Toddler Rune, says Manor. See you tomorrow, guys. Tennis Twit saying congratulations, Rune. I think I was just wishing when I said Holger in 3. Congrats all Rune fans. Lady T saying, real nice speeches. LOL, shaking my head. M's laughing and crying emoji. Covey, are you doing Nole's match tomorrow? I'm going to console myself with pizza. That's always a good consolation. I'll get to that in 1 second. Gary, thank you, Covey, for a great stream. You're very welcome, Mayur Patil. Great to have you as always. Gary, I'm just going to take a look at the schedule. So it looks like they haven't come out with the schedule yet. So I'm not sure, Gary, if I'll be doing that match. Like I said earlier in the stream, because of my time zone, the matches start like at 1 in the morning for me or something like that, or 2 a.m. So I would only likely be doing like the latest matches of the day. So it totally depends on that. And it also depends on if Ben and JG have that covered already or not. So the answer, Gary, is a long-winded, I'm not sure. But if it's one of the later matches of the day, I'd love to do it. Would hope to be able to get at least 1 or 2. If I do, I will also rock my Nole hoodie, 22 hoodie. So yeah. We got, thanks, Covey. Always a pleasure. You're very welcome. 707 Lady T. Great to have you in the chat, Lady T. I always be a Domi fan. He may not come to be top 10. Still hopeful for the top 20. Pleasure hearing you, Covey. Cheers. Thank you, Daria. Thanks for watching. Is it almost, 10 p.m. there, 10:05 late night. Luckily, not so bad for you as it was in North America. Poor Daria had to wake up at like 4 in the morning to watch certain matches. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. I want to thank you. I want to thank every single person who came and watched the match with me. We had about 35 people in. We had 33 likes, so almost every single person gave us some love. Really appreciate that. Tennis Twit saying, thanks, Covey. See you soon. You're very welcome. Max says, thank you, Covey. You're very welcome as well. Peaches, thanks. Thank you, Covey, for the stream. Good folk on GTL. Yes, always good. Nice, respectful, happy people. Appreciate each and every one of you. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me here in Vancouver, where it is 9:35 a.m. We have just one match left in the day, so enjoy if you're watching the Cerundolo versus Berrettini. That one is 2-2 in the second set. Cerundolo won the first set after being down love 5. He ended up winning it 7-5. So crazy scenes over there. And so I guess hopefully we'll see you somewhere else in Monte Carlo. I don't know exactly where my next stream will be, but hopefully not too long. Thank you to everyone who joined me, and I will see you all real soon. For GTL, my name is Covey. Peace out.